The small village of Les Méchins, Quebec, is tucked away on the south shore of the St. Lawrence River. It is a world away from Afghanistan, but not so far that in April of 2009, they couldn't hear the bagpipes. When Corporal Karine Blais was carried up the ramp by her brothers and sisters in arms in Kandahar, her mother says the village changed.
C'est comme si la guerre était très près d'eux.
She says the war seemed very close to everyone in Les Méchins. It was no longer just something on TV.
Oui, il y avait un moulin ici.
Josée Simard still lives on the banks of a small creek where she raised her two children. Her son Billy was just 14 when Karine was killed. Walk around her home, and there are memories of Karine in every direction. A photo as a member of the 12th Armored Regiment, a picture in civilian clothes, and the one she was given on this day by the Governor General when Karine's body arrived back in Canada at Trenton. It hangs in the kitchen. Every time I turn my head, she's beside me, Simard says. She is everywhere in my house. Corporal Karine Blais was killed April 13th, 2009. She was driving a Coyote, an armored vehicle, part of a patrol just meant to show Canadian forces were present. They were north of Kandahar when they hit an IED. Blais was killed, 4 men were injured, and everyone involved was affected. They'd been in Afghanistan barely 2 weeks. Simard says every year around November 11th, men and women who were with Karine come to visit. Some are still serving, some have left the military, but it's a time when they want to be together. Now, Simard won't be home this Remembrance Day. She'll be serving as the Silver Cross Mother in Ottawa. She's been asked before, but chose to spend the day with Karine's friends. The only one she missed was in 2010, when Simard went to Afghanistan herself on a next-of-kin visit. Simard says she wanted to breathe the same air where Karine took her last breath and to see the country she was trying to help. Now, it has been difficult over the last few months watching what's happened in Afghanistan, the Taliban again taking control of the country. Simard says she focuses on what was accomplished, how a generation of women went to school and were educated, and how some are pushing back. Canada, she says, made a difference. Karine didn't die for nothing. Now, her daughter knew every corner of the village, but there have been some changes. There's a street named Corporal Karine Blais and a monument that went up just a couple of years after she was lost. Simard says she sees her daughter every day. While she used to babysit children in the village, she now watches over everyone. Mike Armstrong, Global News, Les Méchins, Quebec.